What's up, guys? In this video I want to talk about the mindset you need when you're starting the journey of fitness. It's so easy, and I see this all the time where a lot of people go into exercising and go into the journey of trying to get healthy for a lot of external reasons. This is it's pretty easy to understand and very understandable why people do this in the first place. Like, you go to the grocery store and you're checking out and you see all these magazines of guys with six-pack abs or girls with really flat stomachs and a really toned body. It causes us to really start shifting our mindset from being comfortable with who we are and how our bodies are to wanting that, and then shifting our mindset to more of a scaredy type of mindset. And this is something I talk about a lot, and this is one of my big values, is staying away from the scaredy mindset, mainly because that's when you go down this path of being really unhappy, because what the idea of scaredy is you never have enough. That's just a reality when you have that type of mindset. And I totally understand for those who do have that mindset, or have the mindset of wanting to look a certain way, because I got into my fitness journey years ago, and my man crush was Zac Efron. He has a phenomenal body. I will be honest, he works really hard, he eats really well, and his body shows for it. And I remember going to the gym 6-7 days a week. I would not take a day off, constantly working out, taking my shirt off in front of the mirror just to see if I was remotely close to how he looked, which is really, not a good way of approaching fitness, or why I was so into health at the time. And it wasn't until, I started just going down that path of just scaredy, and not just that, but going down the path of just having those crazy depressive mood swings back in 2012, taking that mental shift, and understanding why I was feeling a certain way and why I was just down all the time. One of the components of why I was feeling down all the time was because I was feeling the sense of scaredy, feeling that I needed to improve my body, needing to look a certain way to be happy. And it wasn't until then that I started shifting my mindset from scaredy to abundance. And this is what I love talking about now, is how do you get your mind and your mindset into abundance, where everything that you are, everything that makes you happy is already in you. All you need to do is just manifest it and just be happy with how life is going. And that's what I want to kind of talk about, because I think it's so important to get into the mindset of abundance when you're starting the journey of fitness. Because if you don't have that correct mindset going into fitness, or just the lifelong good health, you're going to give up. And it's so simple. I see so many people giving up on trying to exercise every single day, or being healthy, eating correctly, meditating, doing yoga, all of these things, because they don't have the right mindset going into their journey. So that's what I want to talk about today, how we can use simple tools, very, very simple tools, to help you get into the right headspace, to be asking yourself the right questions. So the first thing that we should do, and this is the first thing I did when I first started in this journey of trying to have the mindset of abundance, is asking yourself good questions. Questions like, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? This is the first question that you should be asking yourself every single day, not just with fitness, but just in life in general, because you need to be able to be content with the circumstances that you're given. Sometimes there's so many things in our lives that we can't control. And it's our job, I think, personally, in my opinion, to be able to accept what's happening and just kind of figure out what's going on, but be incredibly humble, be incredibly happy with the circumstances that you're given. The second one is just, what are your values? I don't have my values, they're up on the wall here, but I have 11 values that I read every single day. Some of the biggest values I'll tell you on the top of my head that have helped me get to the journey, that get to the point where I am right now in my journey, is, do what scares you no matter what. Smile when you're meeting people. respecting other people and not making fun of other people's personal features, things that they can't control. These are just some of the values that I have that I hold really true to myself. So these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself when you're first starting out in fitness: is what are your values? What do you stand for? What do you want to get out of this journey? Because when you're going into health, it's not just a 3-month package or a 6-month package or personal training. It's more about how do you cultivate that lifelong sense of being, this healthiness being, this vibrant being. I ask questions like, what makes you happy? What makes you sad? These are good questions to understand and really dive deep in, and really jot these things down on a piece of paper, or just keep a mental note, because these are the things that cause you to trigger. They're your triggers, I guess, in the sense of when you're happy, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, so you can kind of stay away from those things that make you sad and go towards the things that make you happy. So that's like one very simple tool when it comes to just cultivating that sense of abundance and that mindset abundance. And the second tool that I've just recently started using is like the 5 whys. And you might need another partner or your friend or your significant other to help you out here. And pretty much what the 5 why technique is have your partner ask you, in this case, like, why do you want to get into fitness? Why do you want to be healthy? And that's your first why, and you respond with a answer that you think is true. And then have your partner ask you why in response to the first response. So for example, if someone asked me, why do you want to get healthy? 4 or 5 years ago, it would be because I want to look like Zac Efron. And then my partner would ask, why? Why do you want to look like Zac Efron? And I could be like, okay, because he, is a definition of health, in my opinion, at the time. Like, he is very healthy. He's very good looking, I guess, in that sense. And then dive in and then have the partner ask again, why? Why do you want to be that way? Why does he symbolize health? And then I would respond with something else. And the key here is going from a very external, superficial reason to understanding why you really want to do it. Because ultimately, what I realized 5 years ago when I started this journey was I didn't want to look like Zac Efron. I wanted to have the mental energy and the physical energy to be able to do the things and be very happy and not get tired all the time and be discouraged. And that is the real reason why I do all of the things I do. So that's a really good technique. And the third tool that I use every single day is I journal. I journal a lot. I like to reflect on not just my day or how I'm feeling, what made me sad, what makes me happy, but just journaling about different thoughts I've had throughout the day or throughout the week. I have thoughts in my journal that I've been thinking about for weeks or maybe months, and I keep jotting down like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I just thought about this in response to my earlier thought. And it's the fastest way to debug your mindset, to understand how your mind works all the time. I think that's like the beauty of journaling, because it gives you that practice of just really diving in and being very internal and just understanding how you work. And it's cool because now I've been journaling for about 3 years, so now I can I have all my journals in my drawer, so I could always go back and look at it's today, February 27th, I can go back 3 years and see how I've how I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and see how I've kind of grown in my mindset. So it's really cool. I think that's the 3 easy tools that you guys can do right away to get into the mindset of abundance. Sure, you're telling yourself, you're retraining your mind to go from scarcity to abundance. So it's going to be hard, just like everything else in life. When you're going into fitness, it's going to be hard to look good or get healthy after the first week. It takes practice. It takes deliberate, consistent action towards this one mindset shift. So do it every single day. It's very easy. It takes 5 minutes a day. Don't go on social media for 5 minutes and do this instead, because I think it's going to help you guys so much in terms of growth, in terms of having the right mindset when you go into the gym, not just the gym, but in other aspects of life too, which is so exciting. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm very curious about your thoughts. And feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to my video if you guys have never seen my videos. That would mean the world to me. Until next time, have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys sometime this week.